Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Martinis with Scott channel, doing a little daily touch base, which is a new, let me fix my hair, which is a new service we're trying out. Started yesterday and I got some positive feedback already. So today I want to talk about, this is only going to be 10-15 minutes. That's what we scheduled for these daily touch bases, as unlike the hour-long show that we do on Thursday afternoons. And this does not go on the podcast, by the way. This is just a special thing for you YouTubers. Today, I want to talk about taking yes for an answer. Taking yes for an answer. Before I do, let me touch base on quality of the video here. So we've been doing Martinis with Scott. I think we're almost into our second year, probably 2 years ago this April. And what I've learned through tens of thousands of dollars of equipment purchases and trying this and that is that the very best thing, the best quality in sound and in video that we've tried so far is my super fancy iPad here with the earbuds from Apple. Now I'm getting a new Yeti mic shipped out, so maybe on the Thursday show that'll be a better quality, but you need to have 1,000 subscribers to your channel on YouTube to be able to use a mobile device, which includes an iPad. And therefore, I have to do this show until we get our subscribers up. Since we're still relatively new, I have to do this show on the computer, and the computer camera and sound sucks. So I can't do anything about the quality. I'm going to try some things over the next few weeks and see how we do, but we're stuck with it. The other thing is I want you guys to be able to add comments, have a dialogue, and that's why I'm doing the show, is that this particular show, the Daily Touch-In, is to have some dialogue, answer some questions. And so we'll see if people want to do that. And if they do, I need to be able to see the screen, which means the computer needs to be close to me, so I can respond to the comments. All right, take yes for an answer. Have you ever had a dispute? You have. You think about when you've had a dispute with your significant other, your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, a best friend, whomever. You've had a fight with this person, and they've demanded something of you, or they have a complaint of you, and you've agreed. You've agreed. Yes, you've demanded this of me, and I will do that thing. But agreeing didn't seem to help. Didn't seem to help the argument. Let me give you an example. So let's say you're married. Let's say you're a fellow and you're married. And let's say you're me, for example. And your wife comes up to you and says, you need to clean up. You haven't done your dishes. You haven't cleaned up this, or you haven't done some handiwork on that. And you say, or I say, yeah, you're absolutely right. I will do that after I've done my next meetings, or at the end of the day when I'm done work. I will make a priority and I will come in and clean up those dishes, or I'll do the laundry, or take the garbage out, whatever it is that I haven't done. The answer is yes, I will do that. Okay. Now, if you were the other party, what should you say to that? You say, okay, cool. I'm so happy that I brought this up, and you, Scott, or you, whoever you are going to go, you just said, yes, you're going to go and do this thing that I demanded of you. No, that's not what happens, is it? Think back. That is not what happens. What happens is the person says, you need to clean up because you never clean up. You never do the handiwork. You never take the garbage out. I've been harping on you for years, and you're not doing this. And so when I say I need this done, I really need this done. And what do you say? You say, yeah, I already agreed. I'm with you. When I get home, that's from work, that's what I'm going to do. And then the other person says, yeah, but you never do this. And this is really important to me. And I don't know why you put all this pressure on me to do everything myself. And you go around this sort of vicious circle, and you're thinking to yourself, I already said yes. Like, what is it else that I'm supposed to do? Now, if you are the party in that relationship that I just described that is trying to get the other person to do something and to do it regularly, and you want to motivate them, do you think you should motivate them after they say, yes, I'm going to do that? Do you think you can motivate them by saying, I'm really happy you said yes. It's going to be awesome to have this area cleaned up or the garbage out or the handiwork done. Well, or do you say something negative, which is ignore the fact that they say yes and just challenge them on they have never done this before on time and it's a real frustration point for you? Which one do you think is more motivating for future events to get this work done? Humans, 100% of the time, respond to rewards, okay? In business and in life, if someone says, I'm going to do something positive, okay, even if it's not 100% of what you want done, if the other person says, I'm going to do something positive and it's sort of 80% there or 70% there, or even halfway there, but they've acknowledged that they need to do something, the proper answer is awesome and provide encouragement and provide reward. It's not negativity, which just leaves the person flustered. Like I already said, yes, what am I supposed to do? And creates a positive feedback loop in terms of negativity in conflict. Why do people not take yes for an answer? Here's the reason. Humans, as we've talked about on Martini with Scott many times before, are pattern recognition machines. What does that mean? It means that our brain is not designed to look at every single thing, every little detail of everything that we're going on during the day, analyzing it and making a logical conclusion, because if that's the way our brains work, they would just blow up or we wouldn't be able to function. Think about all the information coming into your senses when you're driving, right? You hear things, you see things, you feel the motion of when you're driving. Your brain is not thinking about that in any amount of detail. That's the difference between a new driver who's trying to think about everything and process everything and therefore is really slow in their reactions versus an experienced driver who is working on pattern recognition. The body's just doing what the body's doing based on the inputs. You're kind of half asleep if you've been driving a long time, and all of a sudden the guy cuts you off or cuts you off on the highway, and you jump to life, right? You jump to life because that broke the pattern. And you need to start processing that new data. Well, that's what humans are, and that is the essence of confirmation bias. You hear people say facts don't matter. If your wife or your husband says to you, you need to clean up, you need to take the trash out, what is going on in their head is the pattern recognition that you are not a person who cleans up or takes the trash out or does the handyman work. And it doesn't matter what you say, yes or no, or argue about it. It doesn't matter. The stereotype, the prejudice, the confirmation bias, the pattern recognition is that even when you say yes, you're still the person that doesn't do it. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, happens the same in business. So we're doing a restructuring right now. I'm doing a lot of restructurings right now in business, and a restructuring in business is when you're, trying to negotiate with creditors and find a happy solution for everybody. And I have an opportunity in one situation as a lender to this business to say, well, look at guys, to a couple of the key suppliers, I said, you're not getting paid all this old debt because it's part of a restructuring, but I view you as critical, and I will personally, out of my pocket, pay you what you lose on that restructuring. I don't have to. I don't owe you any money. It's this company over here, but I will personally cover you because I want a good relationship with you. I want normal credit in the future, and I want you to keep supplying because I think that you're a really important supplier. I will pay you out of my pocket. That is yes for an answer. If you're a supplier and you're calling in and you're worried about this restructuring, you're going to lose all your money, and then someone says to you, I don't owe you this, but I'm going to cover you, okay? That's yes for an answer. I have about a 50% track record of getting people to accept that offer where I could just gratuitously pay them out of my own pocket to cover them whole so that the relationship can carry on. Okay, you need to, in life and in business, take yes for an answer. And if someone is trying to do what you want them to do, even if it's not perfect, even if it's 50%, even if it's 10%, but the attitude is right, that the effort is there, you need to reward that person with a thank you, and not just immediately default to your pattern recognition, which is this is never going to happen, okay, and this guy's never going to do, or this girl's never going to do what I want them to do. So how do you fight if you're on the demanding side of that? How do you fight the confirmation bias, the pattern recognition. First of all, you just need to recognize it exists. Just recognize that everybody, it's not a flaw, it's a feature, right? It's not a bug, it's a feature. Everybody has pattern recognition. You need to recognize that you have that, and you need to just slow down, okay? Think about it as a break in your pattern recognition. Think about what the other person said, and if there's some positivity in there, if it's yes, okay, when you think about it and you're calm and you look at it instead of an immediate reaction, right? Because the pattern recognition is the whole intention is an immediate reaction, right? So just stop, be calm, don't reply to the email, tell them if you're on the phone, tell them you'll get back later, right? I need to talk to my people, whatever. Buy yourself some time to think, and then think about it. And if it's a positive statement, you need to reward it. You don't come back and attack it. Take yes for an answer. If someone says yes, don't say no. Okay, that's my daily touch base. I have not had any questions. Feel free to jump in questions, comments. That's what we're trying to create this forum for. As a parting shot, I'd just say I joined Clubhouse yesterday, this new app, Clubhouse. I think I spent about 8 hours on it last night. I'm totally fascinated by this. Are you guys on it? Have you checked it out? It's very cool. I think it could be great for providing value to you, to the audience of Martinis with Scott, to my audience. So I'm looking forward to it and playing with that. Check it out if you have a chance. I'm a big supporter. There's my 15 minutes. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.